Hiya, it's Rhea here. Today, I'm gonna let you see some of my plants that aren't really doing well, that are not really thriving so well in my care. You see, not all of my plants are healthy. I have this plant that are unfortunately not happy and really quite demanding of care. So and need a lot of attention. So the first one I have here is my Monstera Adansonii, or the monkey mask Monstera. I lost a lot of leaves on this. It just became really droopy and dry, and so I changed it from its nursery pot, and then now you can see there's already tiny growth, so it's thriving, although I can see there's still like a yellow damage in some of the leaves, which the evidence that it wasn't really happy before, but now because it's giving me new growth, so I think she get what you want. Then the second one I have here is my Rapidopora tetrasperma, or what they commonly known as the Monstera minima. Now, this plant used to have two stems here, but I lost it because it became really mushy and there's like white powdery mold growing on it. So I cut it, I cleaned the stem with running water, and then I changed the soil, and now it's fine. Although I lost two stem and quite a number of leaves, but now it's on the process of recovery. Really, I haven't seen any growth yet, but I think it's on the way of becoming okay. So the third one I have here is my Eucarnea recurvata, or the Ponytail Palm. It has a small spadix here. Spadix, I think. It's just really, I have this for a while, but it is a very slow growth plant, and also at the end of its leaf it's starting to become really dry for some reasons. I don't know. I only watered it with rainwater and mixed it with rainwater, but it's just not happy at all, I think, because its leaves are starting to get dry. Although, as you can see, it's still very, very firm plant. So the care of this is still, I have to find out, but I'll still keep this plant. Then the fourth one I have here is my Syngonium Podiphylon, or what it's commonly known as also is the tri-leaf wonder. It has a very nice leaves, as you can see, and as far as I know, it's a very fast growing plant. But in here, I have this for a while too, but it doesn't give me any growth at all. Not even once, not even a sign of any growth, nothing. And unfortunately, two of the leaves are starting to get droopy. I know these are old leaves, and you know, old leaves would really tend to die off, but there's just no signs of growth at the moment. Although this plant is a very fast grower, but in my care, it's just that doesn't grow any leaves at all. So, well, we'll see how it goes when our weather would start to warm up. Although our weather is quite on and off, but hopefully on summertime it will show me in any little growth, even tiny one. I would be happy. The fifth one I have here is my Daifin Bucky. To look at the state of this plant, it's really sad. Yeah, I know, it's really sad. It's Daifin Bucky camel, or what it's known as the dumpkin plant. I don't know. I already changed the pot from its nursery pots. Change it to a bit bigger one and much more draining soil, but it's just not happy at all. I know some of the plants, and I think this type of plants also will go through this sort of dormancy, but that I'm not really sure. I actually, when I repotted, I actually checked the roots, and it's still really healthy, but I just don't know why she's not happy. It's not happy. I recently put this plant in the bathroom because it has it's warm up there, and then it has also a good ray of sunlight in there, not so full sunlight, but good enough sunlight in there. So I'm hoping it will recover. I'm hoping it will recover and will give me new shoots here. Then my other one here, oh, this is my China doll plant. I got it in Tesco for only £1.50, £2 something, and it used to be really luscious, but as soon as I put it here in my house, as soon as I take home it, after I buy it, after a few days it started to become droopy and lost a lot of leaves. I put it here in the living room, then in the kitchen, then in my bedroom, then in the living room, and then finally I put it in the bathroom, and I think that's the last place that she is right now. It is right now is I think she's happy in there, because as you can see there's already a small growth coming out. So finally I found the place where she likes to be. She didn't like my bedroom, she didn't like my living room, the kitchen, so she's now in the bathroom, and it seems to thrive in there. Sorry, I always describe my plants as she because they're my girls. Then here are my three of my what it's known are in the Ficus family, or Ficus fig family. There are actually trees. There are trees, but in here we grow them in a small pot, and we grow them indoor. So the first one I have here that I got is a Ficus fig benjamina. Well, as you can see, there's so many dry leaves at the bottom, and that's the evidence that it has shed a lot of leaves from the time I got it. I think because it was winter, it was coming on winter when I got it, and then the weather is really cold, so the tendency is during winter some of the plants would really go on dormancy because it's cold, which is a good thing as well, because that means you don't need to water them a lot. Just keep their soil a bit moist, and make sure that they are not near in the windowsill. So because in the windowsill it's quite cold in there, so just in a warm temperature. But as you can see, there's already growth coming, which is a sign of that it's recovering. I like these plants because it reminds me of home. This type of plants actually grow and thrive in Southeast Asian region, or in the tropical countries. So in our country, it's also known as like what we call the balete tree. It's the same family, Ficus fig family. And I like touching its leaves because it's very soft. And it's also commonly known as the weeping fig tree, I guess because the shape of the leaves look like tears, like a teardrop. And then it also it weeps because it drop off it leaves. Well, that is just my description of this type of plant. So Ficus fig benjamina, well, it's recovering, so yeah, I'm happy. Yeah. And then the next one I have here is my Ficus ginseng fig tree. It's like mostly known or grow in a type of like a bonsai. Most people grow it like in a bonsai. They trim their leaves and keep it like this way, and it has a very bold, it's very known, this plant Ficus ginseng. It's known because of its like bold and massive trunks. Look, this one is even look like a man, and its muscles. Yeah. So, and it also went through winter dormancy and also lost a lot of leaves, but there's already growth, the same as my other one, coming out. So it's recovering. Yeah. And this one here, another stem growing. I will just keep this one, really. Some growers would really cut it and maintain the leaves on the top, but I think I will just leave this little leaves or little stem here to grow. I like it when it's luscious, really. And this plant also was given to me, so it's quite special. Any plant that has been given to me is really special. And then the third one is my rubber plant. I think it's named as rubber elastica. Rubber elastica, I think so. I'm not sure, but this is my second rubber plant. I used to have the rubber plant teneke with a yellowish variegation in it, but I killed it. I overwatered it. And this type of plant, although they like to be like quite moist, but they don't want to dwell in a very moist soil. So just really in the middle, not so dry, not so moist as well. So just right. Well, I lost one leaf here, and I have this small growth here and hasn't really opened yet, and I have this for quite a while now, and even the way it stands is quite slanting too, but I just didn't touch it at the moment. And as I said, this small growth here is not doing any opening. It didn't open it didn't open yet, so I don't know until when. Hopefully soon. Then the second to the last one I have here is this is one of my really favorite of all plants. This is the Alocasia amazonica poly, and I think at the moment she is in dormancy. The leaves at the bottom here I lost. This one too, as you can see, it's really dry now. And then but I still holding on it because I know this type of plants would really go. They have their moments of dormancy. So I think it is what it is going through. When the leaves are starting to get dry and yellowish like this, I just let it like this, and then wait on it to just wait on the leaves to come off on their own time, because this is just how I believe it. They at the bottom of this of its roots, there's like a tubers on it, like a tubers. I let these leaves nutrients will, you know, go back through its tubers, so you know, the nutrients will gonna keep the tubers healthy, and maybe in the time of their growing seasons again, they'll grow back, hopefully. Just like the same concept as well in planting daffodils, you don't really, after the flowering season, you don't really remove them right away. You have to let them dry and let all the nutrients from the plants to go back through its bulbs. So it's the same concept with this alocasia. Then my last one, it's my another favorite plant. I got it from as a rooted cuttings. It's called a Phellowdron squirmy ferum. The reason is that I actually damage it myself. I always rotate my plants, so when I move this plant to another direction in the kitchen, I accidentally remove the bottom leaves here that are growing. So it was an accident though. And then the second small growth as well, it started to dry, and then I kept on touching it, and then it just fell off. And then the last one that is growing, I also accidentally take it off. It wasn't really intentional, it was just an accident, because it's a very fragile plant. Very soft. So now there's only 3 leaves left, and they are very looking like sad because they are very droopy. Instead of growing like upwards, they're really going down. But they are not yet dry, or I don't see any signs of you know, like dying. I don't see signs of dying, although it has quite lots of damage in the leaves, but it's still I think it's still on the way of recovering. I mean, I think so, because it has been through a lot of damage. So you know, I don't expect this plant as well to recover that well. And also I think growing them here, which don't have much of humidity, I think it is really hard for them as well to grow easily. So they are like what they call, like they are still like acclimatized. I don't know if I say it right, but they're still like trying to get used to the environment and the climate here that we have. So these are my plants that not so well, but some are recovering, some are, I'm still waiting for its growth. Some I'm still hoping that would really recover. So there it goes. Not all my plants are perfect. I have these plants that are imperfect, but whatever they are, I still love and care. I still give them the same love and care, just like the rest of my plants. So thank you for listening. Bye.